this short. I'm sure you can hear the wind. But we just got dropped off at Hog Pen Gap. And we're going to do the 14.5 miles to Unicoi Gap. Then get picked up again. Whew. Right now it's like 24 degrees. It's like 20-mile-an-hour wind in any exposed area. Feels really cold. I mean, my fingers have only been out of my glove for like 30 seconds and they're freezing. So you may not see much video until it starts to warm up later today and the wind backs down. Good morning, my Wookie and my beautiful wife. Love you. And see you down the trail. Hey there, Wolfie again. So, been hiking for just an hour. Give or take a couple minutes. And I made it 3.1 miles. Donna from the Green Dragon said this was kind of an easy hike. You know, I'm on my first real climb, and it's not that bad of a climb. But it's definitely, that first third of the mile was really chilly. I was on the windward side of the mountain, and then we dropped quickly down over the leeward side. Things got a lot better. But I'll talk to you more at the top, maybe, if not further. So I made it to Low Gap Shelter. Take it, it's down there somewhere. I'm good on water. I'm gonna move on. That's 4.8 miles in less than 2 hours. Doing good. So, on an old forest road. It's actually a rock wall foundation around that little curve back there that supports this road. Looks really old. But I slowed my pace quite a bit. Turned out to be a beautiful day. As long as you're on the leeward side of the mountain, that is. Of course, I haven't heard the wind in the trees either, so maybe it's calmed down quite a bit. So, going through this mountain laurel. Of course, it's falling back with the cold, but can you imagine when this is getting ready to bloom and it's actually growing better? Yeah, part of the green tunnel, I guess. So the trail's definitely changed. A lot rougher. There's a couple places back there where the frost is upheaved the ground, and when you step on it, you kind of go through it a little bit. But this rock scramble has probably gone on like a quarter of a mile so far. So I made it to Blue Mountain Shelter. It's sitting up there. And the people I've talked to said that is one of the windiest shelters to stay in. Some man's up there in front of me. I think he just texted the hostel. So we're gonna crest Blood Mountain up here in a minute. That last section of trail lasted about a mile, maybe a mile and a half as the rock scramble. And the climb up right there was a little bit steep, got a little bit winded. And just like that, we are done from Hogpen Gap to Unicoi Gap. That's 14.3 miles in 6 hours and 45 minutes. When we get back to the hostel, I'll give some comments on the trail. Let me run across here. So there's kind of a blind. Swallow Creek Wildlife Management Area. So, just some quick comments. So I'd say the first 10 to 11 miles today from Hogpen Gap to Unicoi Gap, really easy trail, really easy hike. Not many views, but then as you start to approach Blue Mountain, there it starts to become, you start to go through not a boulder field, but a rock field, and it lasts maybe a mile and a half, and you get to the Blue Mountain Shelter area soon after that, and then you crest Blue Mountain, the actual summit, and you start on the other side to the Unicoi Gap. It gets rocky again, and not as bad as the boulder field, but definitely slower. In fact, some man was in front of me, and he took a spill. Didn't get hurt too bad, but I think he's going home for a couple days. So tomorrow, I'll just do this next section from Unicoi Gap to Dix Creek Gap by myself, and it'll be a couple days, and then I'll come back and resupply and do. The plan then is to do from Dix Creek Gap to Winding Stair Gap, all in one swoop, and that's as far as my plan goes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do once I get to Winding Stair Gap, but this is January 4th, and that's it. That's all for the day. Thanks, everybody.